Good morning, fellow humans, and Stussy, and kitty cats and puppies. It is Saturday, October 11th, 2025, and it is 20 minutes after 9 o'clock in beautiful Flin Flon, Manitoba. A couple of sports updates for you. The Seattle Mariners beat the Detroit Tigers in 15 innings. Final score 2-3. The Mariners are now going on to what I call the semifinals against the Toronto Blue Jays for 2 games in Toronto. The winner of that game goes on to the World Series for 7 games. And that's still being decided on the other side. It's really complicated. Check it out. But go Cubs on the other side of the bracket. Haven't checked the Bombers yet for a couple days because they're on the road, so I can't give an update on that for the Flin Flon Bombers on the SJHL side. The WNBA is over. The Las Vegas Aces, not only did they went a perfect season, 10-0. They get into the WNBA finals. They destroy the Mercury 4-0. Final game, they win like 97-86 or something bonkers. It's over before it started. Go Aces. Here's looking to next year. What else? That's it for update. Oh yeah, some people have been asking about the job. Pretty sure I got the job. It's a little different. I haven't got a letter of offer yet, but they were checking references, and references were letting me know they called us and all is good. And I was told, fill out the application, bring the criminal record check back once it's done, and with those 2 pieces of paper, bring a void check. So it sounds positive and optimistic, but of course, I don't have a letter of offer yet. I don't have a start date yet. More details to follow. We can continue reviewing the newspaper maybe a little bit. That's sports. Yeah, weather. Beautiful weather up here. There is quite a bit of light pollution. So even at night, the sky isn't as dark as I would like. So we'll be figuring that out in times to come. What else? Oh yeah, yesterday I did apply for a retail job, a nice little retail job at Warehouse One. So we're the nice thing I like about their process, and the reason why I'm sharing the specific employer, is they said that they would even let me know, especially because I'm a local candidate, they would let me know if I'm not successful, if they don't offer me the job, they'd let me know the reasons. And I said, that's great, because, I'm local. This is one of my preferred part-time places where I'd like to work. So definitely if you have feedback for me, I'd like to hear that so that I can work that into more of my medium-term plan. Because I told them, I think I have my kind of more beefier full-time job. I think I have that, and I explained more details to them in person. I said, now I'm looking for just some nice, smaller shifts, stay involved in the community, just stay active. What better way to meet the community and just to serve it really than to actually work when there's like a labor shortage. And I said, here's my availability. And I think I offered them 20 hours a week, I said, I can close for you 2 hours most days of the week, and then kind of every other Saturday I can be available because my athletics will take some weekends away. But anyways, yeah, just reviewing the classifieds here for you folks. The RM of Kelsey, employment opportunity. The town of Creighton, recreation assistant and general office clerk. There obviously there are some standards, but they're They're not insurmountable. Cree Nation Child and Family Caring, there's job opportunities in Flin Flon for CPS or CFS work. I'm not sure what Child Family Services maybe. Deadline October 20th. Cover letter, resume, references. Creighton School Division, halftime canteen worker, halftime educational assistant. This is some humor. So it's a October 8th paper, because that's just the reminder is published once a week on the Wednesday. And in the classified here, it says the application deadline is October the 7th. So no big deal. Someone could have, yeah, it's just some of the humor that my dad taught me to look at things like that. And it's just fun. Executive director, nonprofit organization, location Flin Flon, 30 to 50 hours, reporting to the board of directors. Right, I think I mentioned this the other day. You know, obviously there's some responsibilities, but if you're organized and you're have professional experience or professional education and just a decent human being, you probably stand a decent chance of, like a fair chance of actually at least being called for an interview. Over $50,000 a year for that salary. Same company, they're also looking for a human resource manager. Fewer hours, 30 to 40, and they're still going to pay you just under $50,000 a year. Again, there obviously there is some standards, but if you're a decent human being with some good life skills and experiences, you stand a fair chance of at least being called and being given a reasonable chance at speaking about yourself. Which is encouraging. You know, like when you're in a community, like you just feel amazing when there's jobs available. You just feel more confident, more wanted. You know, it's special. There's a big firefighter section here. There's just all kinds of local firefighter thing. What I'm looking for is, like, you know, obviously I had a really good friend was a wildfire over the summer here. I'm curious if they took any pictures when that was happening, or are they just kind of saluting their local boys and girls in yellow. Yeah, they're saluting all the volunteers and stuff. But none of the hot shots that came in to help them. That's okay. That's just, I would have liked to see just some of the pictures from. Oh, they couldn't, because of course everyone was evacuated. It's a local newspaper, so they didn't have any pictures of you know, kind of the summertime wildfire firefighters, because who would be taking the pictures? But that's about all I have for you. That's the newspaper, the reminder. I can't even tell you if it's available online. It shouldn't be, because it's just amazing in paper, and I'll continue to share those with you. The next one's available Wednesday, the 15th. Some of you are traveling this weekend, flying and so forth. Stay safe. Eat well, drink your waters. If you're a seasoned traveler, you know what to do. And obviously don't hesitate to reach out. If something does happen and you just need to talk. And that's about all I have for this morning. Oh yeah, November 2nd, for those of you in the Regina area, stay tuned. November 2nd, the afternoon, the evening. I think it's 3:15 4 till 8:30 is the time for the event, and I'll send this out to you. But if you receive this, this is your save the date.